Fall is harvest time. Yes, it's the season of reset. The air shifts, the light changes, the length of the day changes, and even nature itself reminds us that it's time to let go, to regroup, and to focus on what is next. Hi, beautiful soul. It is so good to have you here with me today. Welcome. My name is Inès. To be honest, this can also feel like a messy time. For me, especially, September feels a little bit scattered. The freedom of summer is fading away, and the routines start feeling heavy, and maybe the old pattern start creeping back. That's why today I want to share with you how to reset your energy this fall, especially with feminine energy and discipline. Not discipline that feels rigid and harsh, but discipline that feels good, that is more aligned with your natural energy. So the first point is one that we can learn from nature: shedding and releasing the old. Every fall, the trees teach us the same lesson. To grow, you must let go. The leaves fall, and that shedding is preparing the tree for its next season. It's creating space for that next season. And here's something that I love. If you happen to cut a tree, then you will see different rings inside. And those rings, they are showing the shedding and the rebuilding. It is proof of wisdom and resiliency over time. And for us, fall is the same. We are invited to release. For me, this shows up first in my physical space. Every year, I declutter my closet and I use the KonMari method. Does it spark joy? If not, I let it go. If yes, I keep it dearly. And over the years, it gets easier. Why? Because the things that I keep are always the things that I really love. And so, with each year, it becomes easier to reorganize my closet. And this year, I even reorganized my supplement neatly in a box. And I even reset our kitchen by shining the sink and keeping it clean and shining and dry. I wrote a little note for everyone like, please keep me clean, empty, and dry from the kitchen sink, right? To add some fun. That little habit is beginning to spread into the kitchen: order, clarity, and freshness. But releasing isn't just about physical things. It's also about old beliefs and identity. For example, I noticed a recurring fear. Like when I want to upload a video, I am hearing, will I hear crickets again? Is no one going to watch this video? And so I chose to replace that with new empowering beliefs. And sometimes I even ask ChatGPT to help me brainstorm some new belief, just to remind myself that I can choose to believe something totally different, something empowering instead. This is exactly what we do in A New You. We let go of the old version that no longer serves us, and we create space for the new version who we really are to emerge. We call it reinventing ourselves, but actually it's about returning to who we really are. We are shedding those leaves that we have accumulated over time, like the old habits that no longer serve us, the old belief, so that a new version of ourselves can emerge. Think about it. If there were no rule, if everything was possible for you, who will you be? How will you dress? Right? That is more close to your authentic self. And you do it for the greatest good of all. So don't worry about hurting other people, because that version of you, that authentic self that you are, is not about other people. It's about returning to you, to your soul. Okay, here's a practical tip for you. Make a list of things that no longer serve you. Maybe it's a routine, an old habit, or a belief. And then this week, release one of those things. It can be releasing an old sweater, or a cluttered corner in your home, or an old belief that you decide you are no longer available to. You no longer want to hold on to that old belief, so you let it go this week. Start by saying, I'm no longer available for fill the blank. Alright, beautiful soul, let's move on to our next point, which is aligning discipline with flow. When you hear discipline, maybe your body is feeling restricted, right? Maybe you think, oh, this is too masculine. Maybe you think it's about pushing through no matter what, and it feels harsh to you. But when we combine it with the feminine flow, it feels like it's the beautiful form of self-love. Discipline aligned with feminine flow become something sustainable, something joyful, and something so aligned with our energy. For me, I've learned to ride the wave of my mood or my cycle or even the seasons, and I've learned this over time, right? And so I ask myself, where is my energy today? Or where is my energy this season? And then I build a structure around that, around how I feel. I allow myself to rest or to flow or to go at full speed. I do this with my YouTube uploads. I used to be afraid of hearing the silence when I upload the video, seeing no engagement. But now I let my video be a blessing to someone who will find it. It doesn't matter when I've done my part what the outcome is going to be. I trust that the people who need that video will find it and appreciate it. And so that shift is creating more consistency in my upload. Instead of being discouraged by the lack or the few engagement, I trust that the people who find that video are the people who needed it. And so it creates consistency, and consistency is actually when discipline meets flow. You are now doing something because you enjoy doing it, and that is the flow. So a practical tip, in your own life, ask yourself, what is one thing that feels heavy right now? And instead of pushing harder, ask yourself, how can I make it lighter? How can I make it more playful, more play? How can I make this more playful, more fun, more easy, more aligned with my energy? And maybe you batch work on your high energy days in order to have the freedom to rest when you feel the need to rest. Or maybe you turn your discipline into a ritual that is really fun for you to do. I really enjoyed this summer batching my video in advance so that when I'm on vacation, I don't have to worry about consistency. Alright, gorgeous, the next point is really nourishing for your feminine energy because it's all about creating beautiful rituals that support you. I love to see fall of a period of nourishing, not only detoxing. And so I increase my green juices or vegetable juices intake. I have a beautiful system. When I'm doing my green juice, I also prepare an apple carrot juice, like more carrots and just a touch of apple, and I keep it in the fridge for later so that I have ease when I want to do the next juice. Batching my juice like that, make sure that I'm consistent with taking enough vegetable juices. This helps nourish the body and also fill the deficiency that could be in your body already. And in my little system, making sure that I have one juice to drink while I'm doing the juicing and one juice for later, make sure that I always have the nourishment available when I need it. And the result is that my energy, my vitality, and my life force, they just spark and they expand. But cozy rituals aren't only about the body. It can be about journaling at night or writing your gratitude in the morning, taking a warm bath, even if it's just one day a week. And it can also be walking under the beautiful golden leaves. These rituals ground you, nourish you, anchor you, and they remind you that it is safe for you to reset. It is safe for you to reinvent yourself, to call in a new version of yourself for the next season. How to apply this in your own life. Choose one simple routine that you will do this fall. Maybe it's journaling, maybe it's taking a walk in nature, or making a fresh juice for yourself. Let it be your anchor this season. In that energy. Alright, gorgeous, let's move on to the next point. Balancing rest and action. Because a true reset isn't just about doing more, it's about balancing those moments of resting and those moments of taking aligned action. Nature shows us this. Fall is harvest time. Yes, that is so beautiful. But it's also preparation for winter, a time to rest. I used to think that I don't have enough time, and so if I rest, I will fall even more behind. And now I understand this. Rest isn't about falling behind. Rest is about letting the idea come to you. Rest is your receptive mode where your energy builds and aligns. And from my own life experiences, I've learned that when I give myself permission to rest, those phases give me confidence and clarity when I come back. A practical tip how you can apply this in your own life. Look at your week ahead and ask yourself, Where can I block some time to rest? Even if it's just 1 hour, this can change your energy. What I love to do to support myself is to plan a nap in the afternoon. And I'll be honest, since I'm doing the juicing, my energy is really so high that I don't need as much naps as before. At least I plan room for a nap in case I need it. Let's recap what we talked about today. I invite you to release the old, right? The old identities, the old beliefs, the old habits, and then align your discipline with your flow. Let it feel good in your body. Then you create cozy ritual that will really nourish you and your feminine energy. And then you mix resting with taking aligned action. With that, you will really flow this season and reset your energy to welcome what is coming next in your life. Fall is really the beautiful season of reset. So just like the trees, you are alone. Give yourself permission to let go of the old, to shed, and to rebuild. Alright, beautiful soul, if you are ready to go even deeper, I would love to guide you in A New You. It's a program where I walk you through reinventing yourself, shedding and releasing the old identities, and creating a life that you really love, a life that is aligned with your true energy, with your soul. This season, your reset can be the foundation for your most magnetic year yet. When you think about the next year, what do you want to create? Start creating the foundation right now with your new reset for this season. Alright, gorgeous, it has been so much fun for me to create this video for you. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. I cannot wait to see you in the next video. I send you so much love, abundance, and many blessings. Mwah! Keep nurturing yourself, keep taking care of yourself, keep creating your most amazing life yet. Bye. Mwah.